Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and if you are thinking you're mistaken by what you're seeing, you are not. I am back, and for those of you who don't know or just forgot, my name is Chad, and I run the WoW Spartan 11 YouTube channel that used to be doing a lot of Let's Plays. Now, a while ago, I dropped off the face of the universe quite a bit, and there's a few reasons for this. For one, I had to move, and I moved up to Sisters, and the problem with living up in Sisters is it's a very country area, and as such the only internet I had available was satellite, and I didn't get that to be available for a very long time. This was a very unfortunate thing because even though I had burned myself out on my Let's Playing, when I did want to get back into it, I didn't really have the option. Now, for those of you who don't know a lot about satellite internet, it doesn't run based off of how much you pay for, say, speed. Its speed is always going to be the same. However, it charges based on the amount of usage. And at the moment, I only got 10 gigabytes a month, which is, for any who have known how many gigabytes they use, that's a very small amount, especially if I'm going to be uploading and downloading all the time for Let's Plays. And a wonderful thing that pairs itself along with satellite internet is ping. And for those of you who don't know what ping is, it's basically how long it takes for your computer to send commands to the internet. And my ping is roughly hovering around 700, which means that if let's say I'm playing Dota. If I send a command in Dota, it would take maybe about 3 seconds for the command to go through on the actual game. Not to mention I'd see everything 3 seconds slower, I disconnect from the internet very often. It's just not really usable for multiplayer games, especially considering that in a multiplayer game you're streaming data to the server, and that burns up my gigabytes very fast. So for a very long time I have really been very limited to what I can do on video games. And if that wasn't enough to slow me down from all of my Let's Playing I've been trying to do, as an added bonus, my hard drive actually became corrupt. And as such, a lot of the data on it got erased, and there's a lot of things now I can't do on it until I buy a new one, which, as a student, is a very difficult thing to do, because I don't get paid an allowance and I don't got a job, so until I'm able to get one, or I don't know, one of the holidays or something, I won't be able to get a new hard drive. So I am, at the moment, very limited on what I can actually do. Now, if you notice that I'm not being distracted by the video I'm going to have playing in the background of this video or whatever, it's actually because I've learned a few tips and tricks on how you say Let's Playing and about recording videos in general. So this video that I have recorded is going to be after the fact, and I'm currently recording my audio on Audacity. And I'm hoping that a lot of the skills I've learned, basically not to pump out 20 videos a day and then stop for 3 weeks. I'm hoping that that'll be able to make it so I can do Let's Plays a lot better, and I'm hoping to get back into Let's Playing if my internet will allow it. Now, even though I have not had available internet for a long time, I have been able to watch a few YouTube videos due to the fact that there's an off-peak that often occurs with satellite internet, where during really ridiculous hours, you have unlimited internet. For me, it is between the hours of 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. So if I do Let's Plays, I'll have to upload any of those, and along with using any internet functions during that time. Now, over the year and such of watching Let's Plays, I've been asking a few questions here and there, and I feel I'm learning from a lot of the mistakes I made when I was previously doing Let's Plays, such as recording everything in one giant bunch, not timing my videos during the actual time I was recording, basically just mass producing low quality videos and shoving them all into a very short time frame, which is a very foolish thing to do because, I mean, people's time is, wow, that was bad grammar. A person's time is valuable, and they don't want to spend it watching low quality videos and watch 5 hours of it, especially say I remember a while back in my Mountain Blade Warband playthrough that there was a time where I had, I think, 8 videos with bad audio because I had recorded them all in one go. And I'm never going to do that again, that's for sure. Now, as I said, my plans for the future include starting up Let's Playing again. And to do that, I'll obviously have to upload during the night, but I can record anytime during the day. Now, I'm going to be running on a regular schedule, which means 1 video a day, maybe 2 on certain occasions, but I'm going to try to keep it pretty stable so that I don't have those issues where I disappear for a very long time. Because of my internet and my ping, however, it does mean that even during the off-peak time, I will not be able to engage in any games that require multiplayer or that are very internet intensive. So MMOs, MOBAs, I don't know, multiplayer games in, say, your Call of Duty or your, Mass Effect. I would not be able to do those, which is unfortunate, but to be honest, I don't really play those games all that much anyway, so it's not gonna impact my Let's Playing too much, though of course I would love to have good internet, but it's the price of living in a very relaxing and peaceful area. So now that I've covered what games I won't be able to play, let's dip into a bit of what I will actually be able to play. Now, the games I'm planning to do for my channel are obviously all going to be pretty much single player, unless I have someone sitting next to me, but that won't happen very often. And they're probably going to be RPGs, because it's my favorite genre of game and they work the best with solo play. Though it isn't to say that I'll only be playing RPGs. I do enjoy RTSs such as, let's say, well, first off the top of my head is Age of Empires, but like Stronghold, Dawn of War, the Total War games I very much enjoy, and in fact that'll probably be one of my first LPs if everything turns out fine. If you're watching this video, sorry about that, I had to cut out a bit of a cough, but if you're watching this video right now, that means that I've uploaded it, had it in private, and saw that it uploaded at a decent speed to where I can reliably do my Let's Playing, and it probably means that my internet will at least allow me to do that. So if you're seeing this video, I'm probably going to start LPing. Well, I'm definitely going to start LPing. In the future of this channel, when let's say a few LPs have gone well and I'm actually looking for games to play, I'll be doing videos where we single out a few games and actually I'll have votes for them, and we'll, actually if it's a game I actually enjoy, then we can give the subscribers what they want, and hopefully we'll have Let's Play experiences that'll be very good. And now to couple that in with another important topic, not just about the games, but the recording software and the editing software. I use Fraps, and for all of my last LP, well, not really career, but hobby, I have been using Windows Media Center, or no, Windows Movie Maker, that's it. And it's a very low quality, well, it's free, but it's very, from what I hear, crappy editing software. So if anyone has any suggestions, please tell me, because that's something I've really been having a struggle with. I have tried to use both Sony Vegas and Camtasia, and I'm not exactly sure, well, at least for Camtasia, I couldn't quite understand how all the workings really proceeded. It seemed very awkward and almost clunky, really. And as for Sony Vegas, there's so much in there. I mean, it seems like a very high-end editing software, but it seems very complicated too. So if anybody has any tips, suggestions on what editing software to use and how to use it, I would very much welcome the information. Now, that also rolls into another thing which I kind of lacked in my old channel, but communication. I'm going to say this now, and you can quote me on it as much as you want. You can stick with it till the day I die, or you do, whichever comes first, but that's a morbid thought. But I do not care about thumbs up, likes, favorites, subscribers, well, not like subscribers like you, but the actual seeing number. All I really care about when I did my Let's Playing was the comments. I love to communicate with the subscribers, viewers, whoever, and I like to hear the feedback, what I could do better, what I should tone down, all that stuff. And I mean, that's really the reason I got into Let's Playing, and it's probably the reason I'm going to get back into it. And so, if what I've described so far sounds okay to you, and it sounds like it might be something you want to watch, then that's good. Stick around, and if you see this video, we're going to start Let's Playing again, which would be great. But if, I've just been one of those people that you subscribe to, I stopped doing stuff, you forgot about me in your subscription box, and what it sounds like I'm going to be doing isn't really, your cup of tea, or cup of coffee, cappuccino, I don't know, whatever you drink, magma. If it doesn't sound like your sort of deal, then feel free to unsubscribe. Like I said, I mean, the numbers don't matter to me on that. I just want to hear from the people, and I just want to have a subscriber base of people that, have the same likeness that I do, enjoy the same games, and we can talk about it, have fun, and do Let's Plays. And for those of you who are sticking around and want to give me a second chance, because I know I really did fail the first time as a Let's Player, thank you for that, and thank you for your confidence in that. And I hope this video will be the start of a good Let's Playing adventure. So for all those watching, thank you very much, and have a good day.